Nick, is that as hard-fought a game as you've been in a while?
I mean, yeah, it was a hard-fought game for sure. I mean, honestly, I really liked our game the first two periods. Thought we took it to them in the first really good. I don't think they were ready for what we had for them. And give them credit, though. They pushed back in the third there, and they made it a really good game. And that's what this league always has to offer with these. That's a good team over there, and we should have expected that, and we got what we expected.
What challenge does it pose in the lineup when you lose a guy like Chabot and you're down to 5D as the game goes along? A lot of time left before Shabby left the game.
Yeah, there's always challenges, especially Shabs is a big part of this group. He's eating up a lot of minutes out there against a lot of good players. So when guys got to step up and fill those shoes, it's hard. But at the same time, I have a lot of confidence in our D core and that we have guys that can step in when stuff like that happens. It's a physical game and guys get injured, and we got to have guys that are willing to step up and fill those shoes. And I think we did. I know it didn't get the result we wanted, but.
And with that, how maybe did you feel out there tonight individually?
Yeah, it felt good. I mean, it's. You get out there. Obviously, you don't want to play with 5D, but when you have to, you get a little more playing time and get into a little more rhythm. So there's that part of it. You don't want to look at it as a negative. Obviously, we want Shabs in the lineup as much as we can, but we're not going to have wind taken out of our sail when we lose someone to an injury.
Nick, what was working so well in the first period? Was it just speed? Was it a combination of a lot of things?
I think it was just the aggressiveness. Our forecheck was really good. Kept them in their zone, and anytime they wanted to come try to get in our D zone, they wanted the puck with possession to come into our D zone, and we didn't really let that. We had forwards tracking back. We had D with really good gaps, and they didn't really have anything, and they turned a lot of pucks over. And obviously they made some adjustments in the third probably because they saw what was happening, but that's just what I saw. I thought it was really aggressive. It was our brand of hockey, to be honest. It's an aggressive game, and don't give them a lot of time and space out there. And I think we did a good job of that in the first and most of the second.
What did you make of how that play developed on the goal you scored in the first period?
Yeah, just trying to have a little bit more poise on the blue line to let certain plays develop instead of just grabbing and throwing it low or throwing it to the net. Sometimes that is the play, but that's not always the play. And, guys were working to get open, and it was just a play developed. That's a common play, but not at the same time. It's kind of just. You don't have like a set play that you're doing. It's just something that guys are getting open. You give it to them, you get moving. It's hard for defense to cover that when you guys are moving all over the place.
Was there any added meaning for you to score that goal, considering what you had gone through in the summer with your hip and recovering and getting yourself back in the lineup?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really want to dwell on what is going on in the past, whether it's surgery, whatever. It's a day by day, game by game, shift by shift mentality that I've always taken. Chips are going to fall where they fall, and I think if you take that approach, a lot of the times you're going to get good results. So.
What does it just say about the team that you guys have been able to collect points in 10 of your last 11 games?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just the persistency of this team. Sometimes games don't go your way when they should, and you can get down or feel bad about it, but I think this group just gets right back at it the next day and takes that approach day by day, and I think that process-driven approach is something that's going to keep us successful in the long run.
What did you think of how Linus Ullmark played tonight?
Yeah, I thought he was amazing. A lot of good saves, a lot of big saves that we needed, and I think that was the reason we got a point tonight. It's what he's been doing a lot for us back there, so I thought he played great.
What did you think of tonight's game?
I thought it was a pretty good game, honestly. That first period was up there with one of the best periods we played this year, I think. Obviously, they get one breakaway, one of the best players in the league, and then they got a good power play and were able to get one. But it's a good team over there, and I thought we played pretty well against them.
Can you describe your goal? It almost looked like it caught you off guard that it was in there. I might be looking at it wrong. But.
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, end of the shift, pretty gassed, just tried to shoot one and ended up going in, so I'll take it.
What did you think of how Linus Ullmark played tonight?
Really good. I mean, he's such a good goalie. Kept us in it all night. He played really awesome.
What was working for the team in the first period in particular?
Yeah, I thought we were just kind of swarming them. Never gave them a chance to breathe. On top of their D, just rimming pucks, getting it back. I thought it was awesome. It was fun to watch.
Any thoughts on the officiating today? We know some fans obviously disagree with some calls.
Yeah, it is. It is what it is now. I mean, some nights they're going to go our way, and tonight they didn't.
Points now for the team in 10 of the last 11 games. What's maybe working collectively for the group to be able to string together these stretches without giving up many regulation losses, I guess?
Yeah, I think finding our identity. Ever since that Washington game, I thought we'd been playing pretty good hockey for the most part. A couple nights wasn't that good, but we just got to keep rolling, keep building. We play like that tonight, we're gonna be on the good side most nights, I think.
I think we do a pretty solid 40 minutes. It was a very good hockey team on the other end. We knew there was going to come a push at one point, and we got 1 point out of it, which is important as the season continues. Every point matters in the long run.
What did you think of how your team started, particularly in the first period?
You said we played a really good game. We were on it, we were skating, and we're doing a lot of good things, putting them on their heels. Got 2 really good goals, and keeping them on the outside in our own zone. So there was a lot of good things. Might be one of us, if not the best period that we played this season so far.
What about yourself personally? Do you feel pretty confident and aggressive in the nets tonight?
I've always felt confident, in a way. Like I said, we get 1 point. I'm not happy with the way that it ended. That they get 2. We have our opportunities. We didn't bury them, and it's a game of inches. We're doing a great job of making 3. I think it's Pins that's making 2 huge blocks, and then I get 1, but they all ended up on their sticks. It happens.
Linus, the league only took a quick look at it, but were you interfered with that on that last goal?
I don't know. I got interfered with something, and if it's my own guy or if it's them, I don't know. I assume it's my own guy just because of how quickly they kind of said that it was a goal. Because if it's my own guy, it's our own fault compared to if it's them, then it's interference. It's not a penalty, but it's an interference call. So I guess that's what happened.
Coach, how would you assess tonight's game and your team's play?
Oh man, I thought for the first 37 minutes of the game, it might have been maybe our best hockey of the year. It was a pretty good game. I thought they got a little juice. Third period, I thought, they're a good team. They pushed, and back end got a little bit tired with Shabby's minutes being out, and it's a hard-fought game.
Hard to sustain that momentum in the first period, that style of play for a full 60.
No, I don't know if it is. I mean, when you go down a guy, things might change a little bit, but you got to give their team some credit too. They got a pretty good team, and they're going to try to push back. Being down a goal, they got a little life off the first goal, and could have easily won it in overtime. Timmy hits the post. That was a hard-fought game.
Any update as of now about Thomas?
No, probably no more tomorrow.
What was your thinking behind Clement in overtime?
Just Bomber went with him.
Any idea, not to go back to Shabbat, but any idea how he might have gotten hurt? We were trying to figure out what the
Just
play
reaching
was.
for a puck.
How do you assess Linus Ullmark performance tonight? Seemed dialed in.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
What can you build off that first 37 minutes from a game like this and just trying to carry that moving forward?
I don't think it's not like we're sitting here surprised that we played well. It's a hard-fought hockey game. When you play good teams, I thought we could have probably put it away. We had some chances to put the game away. We gave them a little life, took a couple penalties in the third period against a real good team. That gave them life too. I wasn't crazy about one of the calls, but yeah. So, like I said, we did a lot of good things tonight.
Have you looked at that OT goal at all? Or?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
You were surprised the refs left as soon as they did after that OT goal with the review, or?
As far as I know, they reviewed it. I think that's protocol.